We're taking a look at the parrot house right here, and we've got some foundation work going on. So one of the problems that stuck out that I just talked to him about was this beam right here does not support the weight anymore. It's all rotten and needs to be replaced. So we're gonna cut that out and put a new 4x6 beam in there. And as you see, these old supports right here, they're actually bowing out. So the whole wall, look at the window right here, the whole wall is bowing out. So I'm gonna take the supports out, take the beam out, push the wall back in. He did put some blocks up here, as you can see, and kind of level it out. So we added some blocks here. We got some more blocks added in the center as well. But these right here were added in at some point to support it, but those weren't the right size beams either to support all the weight. So let's go take a look on the inside. So the inside definitely looks better. As you can see, that door frame looks a little bit straighter than what it was before. It's not perfect, but it definitely looks better. It is still high over here. This beam, or this part here in the center, is a high point. You can even tell just by taking a soda can. Yeah, that's definitely still a high point. So we still need to raise this up quite a bit. Yeah. So here's that beam right here. And if you look under the wall, let's see if I can look at it. This whole wall is pulled out away from that beam. The front area in the center right here is kind of raised up a bit. And he took a lot of the support out in the middle, so we need to wait for that to come down a bit and raise the outside. This in the hallway, like I said, this is still up quite a bit. Like my professional measurement system is using Dr. Pepper cans. Yeah, that's still pretty bad. I mean, you can see in here, that definitely still leans a lot this way. And the bedrooms, for the most part, I mean, they're up a little bit over here, but the rest of the bedroom is pretty flat. So this side of the house wasn't as bad. He raised this side about 4 inches and raised that side about 6 inches, but he couldn't raise it anymore because there's just not enough support on that side. So hopefully with adding that additional beam, we should be able to get it up a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna be exactly perfect, because the whole thing, like you look in the kitchen, it kind of bows down, and that bows down here. They kind of come together right here. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll definitely be a lot better. So hopefully have some more updates next weekend, and I'll let you know how the foundation goes. I'm just hoping that I can save enough money to make this still within budget, because we were getting quoted like $7,000 to $10,000. So far, the work that was done was about $3,000. We're gonna add probably another $1,000 to it to finish it out. So we might still be looking at about 4 or 5 to get it right. But the big thing is, I really wanna keep these wood floors, both in here and the bedrooms. I just like these 1920s wood floor. If you know of anybody that could find some pieces and patch this in, I would love to know, like, where do I get this wood? Is it possible? Even if I have to pay a little bit more for it, instead of like covering all this with just plywood, I'd love to find these pieces right here, just as scabbed in this part right here. I know it won't match exactly, but I'd still like to keep it, sand it, and just give it a polish. So definitely, if you know how to do those wood floors, let me know, because I want to keep them.